How's it going, everyone? We have a huge Clair Obscur Expedition 33 update to go over as patch 1.3.0 is live right now. On top of that, a bit of an update on the rollout of physical copies of the game. It seems like it's coming in and out of stock on Amazon, but also do want to reiterate that the Lumiere edition is still available for pre-order on GameStop, and it is a bestseller right now. I don't know how long and how many copies of this they're gonna make. I would certainly jump on it as soon as possible, but we'll talk that at the end of this video. Right off the bat, patch 1.3.0 is live right now. Expeditioners, we have just rolled out a patch and uploaded our first ever items to the Steam Point Shop, so there you have that as well. You have some unique trading cards to choose from alongside a series of emoticons. We hope you love them. As for the patch, see our notes below where we have called out the most impactful changes. A lot of fixes as well have been rolled out. Version 1.3.0 patch notes: Simon rematch. Players can now rematch Simon after defeating him. Story mode balancing. Story mode is our easiest difficulty setting. Parry and dodge windows increased by 40%. Incoming damage reduced by 10% to 50% as well. So story mode, if you really just want to play the game for the narrative, you do have that option. And look, I've been pretty vocal about I appreciate the difficulty options. I don't think I'm gonna be one of those people that is just gonna pretend to be super good at these video games and pretend, oh, I'm gonna beat all the Souls-like games. Look, I've been very vocal about the fact, love that Lies of P added an easy difficulty, and that's a game I beat on the normal difficulty. Did I damn near break a controller on my way doing that? Yeah, I suck at these games and I prefer easier options. And yeah, you can call me a games journalist, oh, you're terrible at games, etc., etc. In the case of Expedition 33, I think the parrying and the blocking and dodging in the game is pretty simple. Although there are some crazy combos in some of these optional bosses and whatnot in the later stages of the game, but it's fairly easy to figure out. But this is one of those games that I do see an audience wanting to pick it up just for the soundtrack, the story, the visuals, etc., etc. And if you want to get into it for that reason, by all means, put it on the story mode difficulty. They also noted challenge modifiers. Act 3 onward. At flag checkpoints, players can now limit max player damage to 99,999 or 999,999 and multiply enemy HP by 2x, 5x, 10x, 20x, 50x, or 100x. So challenge modifiers, I quite like that. If you want an even bigger challenge, that is quite good, and you can modify the game a little bit if you do want. So challenge modifiers that have been adjusted as well. Bug fixes 297 total. They only dropped the notable examples. Verso now gains perfection correctly when in reserve. Samoso weapon will no longer cause lag due to memory leaks. General polish across collisions, terrain, and scripting. Cutscenes scale properly on ultra-wide and non-standard resolutions. That's obviously on PC. Fixed the bug where loading a save after resting at a different location would spawn the player at coordinate 0. Placeholder textures removed near chromatic and his battle arena. Fixed performance drops from repeated resting on certain levels. Crash after dialogue sequences resolved. Fixed stability issues after extended player sessions. French voiceover now plays correctly when selected. Systems and settings audio can now be muted or unmuted when the game is running in the background. Mouse and joystick sensitivity improvements have also been implemented. Manual saving, save file renaming is now supported. Expedition_XX format required. XX must be a value between 0 and 9, and localization rolling credits updated, added creature VO, refined IOI section, font size adjustments for Chinese, Japanese, and Korean, new strings added, and minor text corrections implemented. Thank you for your continued support. We hope you enjoyed today's changes. If you have any new issues or want to report a bug, you can continue using the form that they have linked. And remember, 297 total bug fixes. Just the most notable ones are listed in the patch notes. Significant patch for Expedition 33, and it's one of the best games of the year. As of the games that have come out this year thus far, it is my game of the year. Great to see that it has an overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam with 80,000 reviews, 95% positive. That's the threshold all developers try to get to, and still has 30,000 concurrent players, which is a remarkable number, given the fact that the game came out in April, and it's a single-player game, so once you beat it, you just naturally move on, and it retaining 30,000 concurrent players just 2 months after release. That's incredibly successful. For comparison points, Assassin's Creed Shadows came out in March, just a month prior, and it's down to 2,800 concurrent players. Expedition 33 is 10x higher from the concurrent player count, so just something to think about as far as the success of this game. Alright, moving on from that, the success of this game has parlayed so much that people have been desperately wanting a physical copy of the game. Amazon has actually been restocking and selling out of the physical copy of the game. As I am recording this video, it is sold out, but it's been coming in and out of stock. If you want a physical copy right now, that would be your best bet, most likely. I mean, if you go on eBay, I would imagine that the price points are absolutely nasty, and you definitely should not be paying the eBay prices. Let's actually pull up what eBay is selling it. Yeah, yo, at $90 for a copy of this? Get the hell out of here. Here's one for $70, but that's not even worth it. $79, $75. Absolutely not worth it, but people are buying it. Do not do that, because if you can wait a while, bro, buy the game. Most of you want a physical copy because you played the game digitally, and now you want a physical copy for your collection. If that's the case, GameStop will be exclusively releasing the Lumiere edition on October the 31st, and it's gonna be a GameStop exclusive, and it's gonna be $70. Don't go to eBay and spend $70 for the standard edition. The Lumiere edition is what you want to get. It's gonna have the full game, the Expeditioner's Journal, a 48-page art book, a steel book featuring Gustave Mael and the Paintress, the Digital Deluxe Upgrade Pack featuring the contents of the Digital Deluxe Edition. So you're talking about a sealed copy of this. I think is gonna appreciate in value. If you're talking about a collector's item, this is going to be the collector's item. Now, they still have it available, so I think they're going to be producing a lot of copies of this, and I'd be pretty confident in saying that a lot of people have the idea of, oh, I'm going to buy a ton of these and then try to resell it, which I think they're going to keep it stocked pretty plentiful, but it is a GameStop exclusive, so I could see, you know, 5 to 10 years from now, it being one of those titles that people are, it's very much sought after. On top of that, this is gonna be Sandfall Interactive's debut title, and forever and ever, it'll be their debut title. Expedition 33 is the game that put them on the map. So I think, you know, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, if you have a sealed copy of the Lumiere edition that was a GameStop exclusive of Sandfall's debut title, the studio that you would hope, you know, 10 years, 15 years down the line, and yes, this is me looking long into the future, they become one of the most beloved studios and have a track record for these incredible RPGs. Obviously, this would go for a pretty penny. At least one would think. And I say Sandfall becomes one of the most beloved studios in all of gaming. They're already one of the most beloved studios in all of gaming, so take that for what you will. But if you have any interest in it, I would recommend the Lumiere edition. Yes, you have to wait until October, but go play the game digitally, or just wait until October. There's enough games to play right now that if you don't play Expedition 33 right now, you want to get a physical copy, well, wait until October, get yourself a physical copy, open it if you want, and play the game that way. But I certainly wouldn't be paying the outrageous eBay prices just to get a physical copy for you to play right now. That's my 2 cents on that. But that'll do it for me. Again, major patch 1.3.0 is live right now for Expedition 33. A lot of fixes, a lot of adjustments, and the challenge modifiers are pretty cool as well. Lumiere edition is the route I would go if you want a physical copy of the game. It is coming in and out of stock on Amazon, but that Lumiere edition for $70, essentially the same price it's going for on eBay, actually a little bit cheaper. Some of the eBay listings are like $90, and you'll get a steel book, you'll get the art book as well, the Expeditioner's Journal, so definitely the route to go, and it's the deluxe edition contents of the game, so that's great. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.